So it sounds like you're really looking into inpatient rehab for like drugs and alcohol. And I mean,
Yeah.
that's a really big
A big step.
step to take.
Yeah.
And it's awesome that you've got some resources together so we can try to understand this a little bit better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we've got this article here from Rolling Hills Recovery Center,
Okay.
and they seem to cover just about everything. So
They do.
hopefully we can make some sense out of this.
For sure.
And to help us make sense of it, we've got an expert here with us who specializes in addiction treatment and recovery.
Yeah. That's me.
So
It's my passion to help people navigate this journey.
yeah, well, let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
What exactly VIS inpatient rehab?
Okay.
I mean, most people have heard the term,
Right.
but what does it actually entail?
So inpatient rehab provides 24-hour care in a licensed residential treatment center.
Okay.
It's a structured, substance-free environment where the focus is entirely on recovery. It's like a safe space away from all the triggers and temptations to really work on getting better.
Okay, so the article really emphasizes that structured environment.
Yeah.
They even kind of outline the whole process from intake to aftercare,
Okay.
like almost like a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's super helpful for someone who's kind of feeling overwhelmed.
Structure is key, especially in early recovery.
Okay,
It provides that stability and predictability,
right.
which can be incredibly grounding during such a major life change.
It's like a roadmap.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so who would you say benefits most from this kind of immersive treatment?
So inpatient rehab is particularly beneficial for individuals with severe substance use disorders,
Okay.
those struggling with co-occurring mental health conditions,
Right.
often referred to as dual diagnosis,
Okay.
and anyone who needs intensive support to break free from addiction.
The article mentions some pretty intense withdrawal symptoms like delirium tremens,
Yes.
hallucinations,
Laura?
even seizures.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty scary.
It can be.
I can see why medical supervision would be crucial
Absolutely.
in those situations.
Inpatient facilities have medical professionals on hand 24/7 to manage those potentially dangerous withdrawal symptoms
Right?
and ensure the individual's safety and well-being throughout detox.
That peace of mind must be a huge relief
Oh, for sure.
for both the individual and like their loved ones.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's move on to therapies.
Okay.
The article lists a whole bunch of them. DBT, TBT contingency management, person-centered counseling.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
It's a lot of options.
Yeah.
Can you help us decode all that?
Think of these therapies as different tools in a toolbox,
Okay.
each addressing specific aspects of addiction.
Right.
For example, CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, helps individuals identify and modify negative thought patterns and behaviors
Okay.
that contribute to their substance use.
So it's like rewiring your brain
Do you know
to
what?
respond differently to triggers and cravings.
Exactly.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What about some of these other therapies mentioned?
Yeah, so then there's DBT, dialectical behavior therapy, which focuses on emotional regulation and mindfulness.
Okay.
It's especially helpful for those who struggle with intense emotions or self-destructive behaviors.
Sounds like there's a real emphasis on like personalized treatment,
Absolutely.
finding what works best for each individual,
Exactly. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to addiction treatment.
right?
It's about finding the right combination of therapies to meet each person's unique needs and goals.
Okay, let's talk about a common concern,
Sure.
cost.
Yeah,
All of this sounds amazing,
it is.
but also probably pretty expensive.
That's a common concern.
The article mentions comparing centers' financial aid and insurance coverage.
Right.
Are there options for someone who might not have a lot of resources?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's true that cost is a major factor to consider,
Yeah.
but the good news is that most inpatient rehab facilities accept various forms of insurance, including Medicare and military insurance,
Right.
private insurance, and
Right.
even Medicaid.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
So there are avenues to explore to make treatment more accessible.
absolutely.
What about after inpatient care?
Okay.
Someone's gone through the program, they're feeling stronger, ready to get back to their life.
Right.
What does help ensure a successful transition back to the real world?
Yeah.
The article really stresses aftercare planning.
Aftercare is absolutely vital for long-term recovery.
Yeah.
It's about building a sustainable support system and continuing to use those skills learned in treatment.
Okay.
Think of it as a bridge between the structured environment of rehab and the complexities of everyday life.
So what does that actually look like?
Yeah.
Are we talking support groups, outpatient therapy, or?
It can be a combination of things.
Oh.
Support groups like Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous provide a sense of community and shared experience,
Right.
which is invaluable in maintaining sobriety. Many people find it helpful to connect with others who truly understand what they're going through.
It's like having a built-in cheer squad who gets it.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about professional support after inpatient?
So outpatient programs can offer continued therapy and counseling,
Okay.
helping individuals address underlying issues and develop healthy coping strategies. Some individuals may also benefit from sober living environments, which provide a structured and supportive place to live while transitioning back to independent living.
So it's like creating a safety net.
Yeah.
Because going from that structured 24/7 support back to everyday life must be a huge adjustment.
Is a big adjustment.
What are some things someone can do to mentally prepare for that transition?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I mean, the article focuses on the practical side of things, but you've talked about the emotional and mental aspects of recovery.
Right.
It seems like those two things go hand in hand.
They absolutely do.
Okay.
It's like building a house. You need the structure, the walls, the roof. Those are essential.
Right.
But it's the foundation, the groundwork, that determines how strong and resilient the house will be.
Okay.
And preparing yourself mentally and emotionally is like laying that strong foundation for recovery.
Okay. I like that analogy.
Yeah.
So what are some of the building blocks someone could focus on to create that solid foundation?
I think one of the most important is cultivating self-compassion.
Okay.
Going into rehab can bring up difficult emotions.
Sure.
Guilt, shame, fear. It's crucial to be kind to yourself throughout the process and acknowledge the courage it takes to seek help.
Yeah.
It's a huge step.
That's so important.
It is.
It's easy to get caught up in self-judgment.
It is.
But recovery starts with self-acceptance, right?
Absolutely.
Recognizing that you're worthy of support and healing.
Exactly. Exactly. And along with self-compassion, building a strong support system is essential.
Okay.
Talk to trusted friends and family members. Let them know what you're going through.
Right.
Seek out support groups or online communities where you can connect with others who understand you don't have to go through this alone.
It really does take a village, doesn't it?
It does.
Having people to lean on, to share your struggles and triumphs with, can make such a difference.
Absolutely. And remember, it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
There are so many resources available, therapists, counselors, addiction specialists, who can guide you and provide the support you need.
This has been such an insightful conversation.
It has.
We've covered so much ground.
We have.
From the practical aspects of inpatient rehab to the emotional and mental preparation. I feel like we've really gotten a good grasp of what it takes to embark on this journey of recovery.
And remember, recovery is a process, not a destination.
Right.
There will be ups and downs, challenges, and triumphs along the way.
Yeah.
The key is to stay committed, keep learning, and celebrate each step forward.
You've given our listener a lot to think about. A lot to process.
That's a lot of information.
But the message that comes through is one of hope and empowerment.
Absolutely.
Inpatient rehab isn't just about detoxing.
Right.
It's about reclaiming your life, building a stronger foundation, and stepping into a future filled with possibility.
Beautifully said. And to our listener out there considering this path, know that you are not alone. There is support available, and you have the strength within you to embark on this transformative journey.
So keep asking questions.
Yes.
Keep learning.
Absolutely.
Keep connecting with others.
Yeah.
And most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
You've got this.
Exactly. And, you know, along with self-compassion, building a strong support system is essential.
Okay.
Talk to trusted friends and family members. Let them know what you're going through.
Okay.
Seek out support groups or online communities where you can connect with others who understand. You don't have to go through this alone.
Right. Yeah, it really does take a village.
It really does.
Having people to lean on to share your struggles and triumphs with
Absolutely.
can make all the difference.
They can.
And remember, it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah, don't be afraid to reach out.
There's so many resources available.
There are.
Therapists, counselors, addiction specialists who can guide you and provide the support you need.
Absolutely.
This has been such an insightful conversation.
I agree.
We've covered so much ground.
Yeah.
From the practical aspects of inpatient rehab to the emotional and mental preparation.
It's a holistic approach.
Yeah, and I feel like we've really gotten a good grasp of what it takes to embark on this journey of recovery.
Absolutely. And remember, recovery is a process, not a destination.
Right.
There will be ups and downs, challenges, and triumphs along the way.
Yeah, it's a journey.
It is. But the key is to stay committed, keep learning, and celebrate each step forward.
You've given our listener a lot to think about, a lot to process.
I hope.
But I think the main message that's come through is one of hope and empowerment.
For sure.
That inpatient rehab isn't just about detoxing. It's about reclaiming your life,
Yeah.
building a stronger foundation,
Absolutely.
and stepping into a future filled with possibility.
Beautifully said. And to our listener out there considering this path,
Yeah.
know that you are not alone. There is support available, and you have the strength within you to embark on this transformative journey.
So keep asking questions, keep learning, keep connecting with others, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
Yeah, you got this.
You've got this.